What's up everybody, Jay here and welcome back to the Planted Tank. And today I'm just going to show you guys this little low-tech, super easy to do planted tank that I have back here, and I'm super pumped for it. I've been tweaking it for the past couple days. So anyways, let's go check it out. So as you can see, the tank is doing great, no nuisance algae or anything like that. I am trying to get rid of my bladder snails, but in the meantime, they are helping clean up the algae that is growing on the immersed leaves on the crypts. That's gonna happen. So those leaves are no longer thriving. So usually when a leaf gets kind of old or it's an immersed grown leaf, it's just gonna be an algae magnet. So usually I like to trim those off, but in this case I'm just gonna let the crypts do their thing. They're gonna melt back and come back real nice and strong. I added a Java fern here in between the rocks. Let's see, over here I added a tiger lotus, which I pulled out of my other 10-gallon on my desk. This thing was just getting way too big for that setup. I was clipping leaves literally probably 2 to 3 times a week. It'd shoot up a new leaf all the way up to the top, but it's a fast-growing plant, so it should help balance this tank out. So I'm not really too concerned with this tank having balancing issues because I have a whole bunch of dwarf sage. Anytime I put dwarf sage in a tank, it just explodes and goes all over the place. As you can see back here in the back, I did change the whole scape up just a little bit. Like I said, I have been tweaking everything the past few days, but what I've been really getting into here recently is trying to build my scapes around the hardware that I have in the tank, like the heater and the filter and stuff. So I'm trying to build up as much hardscape as I can in order to block most of that off. So really all you can see is that corner of the filter right there. So it keeps that sense of nature in the tank, and it keeps those items from being a distraction to your overall scape. So if you can build your drift or your hardscape around your equipment in the tank, do it, because it's going to look a lot better in the long run, especially when it comes to building a nature aquarium. So like I said, this is a gravel planted tank. There's nothing in here except for gravel and root tabs. And when I set this tank up, I did dump some Osmocote Plus pellets down at the bottom and then put the gravel on top of that. But it'll be a while before any of these plant roots actually get rooted far enough into the substrate in order to utilize those. And then on top of that, I'm using liquid fertilizer. Links to all the stuff will be down in the description, so check it out. But that's really all I got for this tank. It's looking really, really good. I'm really digging this tiger lotus over here and the hardscape in general. Looks really natural to me, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna put a background on this tank again or not. I think it looks really good as is. By the way, I had some rocks in there holding down that driftwood literally for like 30 seconds. But this guy somehow managed to bust himself up so bad all over the place. Look, he's missing scales all over the place, just from bumping up against that one rock. I watched him. He got himself all trapped in the corner over there and then just started freaking out, wiggling his way out of there, and a whole bunch of scales fell off. This dude is really goofy. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got for this video. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And as always, keep it planted.